Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video we are going to be covering the best blogging platforms. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So of course, just starting off, you may be struggling to find a good blogging platform. There are several options as well. There's several popular options available. Each have their own strengths, their features. So it's ultimately your choice to choose which platform you want to take a look at from the ones that we're going to look at now. Now, of course, the best choice for you depends on your specific needs and preferences. So anyway, enough talk. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the top blogging platforms. Starting off with our first one, it is Wix. Now, you may know Wix to be a very popular website builder. It has and includes a blogging functionality. It also provides a drag and drop interface, allows users to create visually stunning blogs while it offers design flexibility. The blogging features may be less advanced compared to the platform specifically designed for blogging. However, don't let that put you down. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the platform itself. So this is how the templates look like for Wix. You can go ahead and search up on the top right here, search all templates for blogging ones. So just simply search up blogging and it'll give you the best matches. So these are the results for blogging. Now you've got personal blog, fashion blog, a couple of different ones there as well for personal. You've got hobbies blog as well, and the list goes on. So you've actually got about 5 pages worth of rows for each one. So food blogs as well, photography blog, and we'll actually skip all the way to 5. So quite a couple of options there. So we'll go back and choose one. We'll go ahead and select for maybe a travel blog. You do get the option to view the actual website itself. So this is how it appears. You've got a video background for a hero section. We've got our header. We've got a section for our blog about the individual person here, how you can go ahead and collaborate, and a contact form along with some social media that's pinned on the right side. So far so good. We even have an area for a gallery. And I would assume that this is to do with the Instagram. So this is an Instagram link. So that's another feature that Wix can offer, which is to provide some Instagram links, and it even shows you the Instagram posts. So if you do link up a Instagram account to your Wix website, that'll enable you to upload any images on your Instagram, and it'll automatically update on your Wix website. Now there is a desktop version and a mobile version, as you can see on the very top there. So that turns into a hamburger menu along with all the other options there. So everything comes pre-built. However, if you do decide not to go for a pre-built version, you can go ahead and choose for maybe some of the blank templates. All the layout will be there for you provided, so it'll be easier to create a website from scratch. But what I would recommend is to actually just go for a pre-built website and customize it yourself. We'll go ahead and do that now. So we'll just edit the site out. So it takes a couple of seconds just to fully load in, but it won't take that long. But once it is loaded in, you'll get a area for it'll just basically give you an overview of some of the areas that you may want to focus on, where to locate the elements. You've got your app store, where you can add plugins, or another name for it is your added features. So here we are, we've loaded in, and this is the initial look. So as I've mentioned, it'll say where the elements are, your section, pages and menu, site design, the apps, business, media and content manager. Now that actually just loads everything up in place. So you can click off that and just zoom in. So this is, as I said, a drag and drop editor. So if I was to select an element, I can go ahead and drag that container box to another section of the page, like say almost in the middle, and if I do end up previewing this website, you'll see that it has now moved. I can go back to editor as well and undo those changes just on the top right, as you can see. Select undo, and that'll bring it back to the original position. If you wanted to add some elements in, so elements are also known as blocks as well for those who don't know, you can add images, you can add buttons, strips, decorative pieces, boxes, galleries, and so on. So the creativity for creating a blog form is endless when using the Wix website builder. In terms of changing and choosing a blog, you can go ahead and select for manage posts on the top right if you've hovered over the blogs area, or you can choose to go to site, and then on the bottom there is the dashboard, so just select for dashboard. First, of course, you need to save your site before you do anything else. So that'll save the website for us, and then this should hopefully now link us to the dashboard since we have clicked for it, or if not, then just click it again. So that just takes a little minute to load up properly. So here we are, it's now fully loaded, and this is currently where we set up the actual site. So there is an actual sale on at the minute with the premium plans, which we'll take a look at in a minute. But on the left side, this is where you're able to change your blog up. And there is where I can publish posts, draft posts if I needed to, and ultimately just change up the blog forms here. So I can have a quick overview of everything and what's in the actual area at the minute. As you can see, I can create a new post if I want to. Everything's there, so it's the same. It's almost like you're building a tiny little website. So you got your images, video, files, your SEO as well, so search engine optimization, very, very important when you are creating a blog. So it gives you an assistant as well. So there's basics, you've got your advanced, you've got your social share as well, categories, tags, monetize, and translate. So a lot to work with in terms of Wix. You've got a load of features to go through, so I would recommend to use the Wix website builder for building a blog. Now moving on to our second website builder, it is Squarespace. Now, Squarespace is primarily known as a website building platform, but it does also offer a blogging functionality. Now, it provides visually appealing templates and a user-friendly interface, making it a suitable area for bloggers who prioritize design aesthetics. Anyway, enough chat, we're going to go ahead and take a look and jump into the website builder itself. Now, this is the setup and startup of how Squarespace looks. Now, if you want to take a look at the templates, we'll go view them first. Got a range of different templates to choose from. So you actually get this little section here where you're able to create an online store, portfolio, memberships, and most importantly, which is the blog. So that's where you're able to filter out the blogs. Gives you the best template matches, as you can see. There's Karma in there, so that's probably, well, it's for a page for artists. A couple of other ones there, all blog based. Now say we were to go ahead and preview one. The difference on this one is that there is a tablet version compared to Wix, which it's only a desktop and mobile version. So that is one thing that you might like to have, which is a tablet version. You can see straight away how fluid the design is compared to the Wix one. So if I go ahead and reload that page again, and we scroll down, you can see how the images flare out. So it's not like you can't do those animations in Wix, but I would say that the complexity of Squarespace for what it is already fairly good. So if you are happy enough with your template choice, all you would need to do is select start with the template name. So we do have blog currently selected. We'll actually just select for travel as well. So maybe a travel blog. Hopefully we can find something here. Okay, so we'll just go ahead with this one. So it only takes a couple of seconds for it to fully set up, but once you're all set up, then that's it. So you actually get an overview of your website. You can name it, as you can see. Gives you a guideline on how to edit pages, then how to create pages as well, and how you're able to style your site. So everything is here. In terms of editing the site, it's just on the top left there. So it is a blog, as you guys can see. So we'll just remove that. So everything is here. You can read more there, as you can see. That's all there. Again, this is a drag and drop feature, so if you wanted to add sections, you can go ahead and do so. If you select a specific area or point, you can add blocks in. So that's text, images, video, and something that Wix doesn't have, which is the scrolling. So that's another CSS, HTML sort of code that's based, which doesn't even require any coding skills to even add that in. If you don't like what you've done, you can go ahead and select the undo button on the top left, as you can see. Anyway, that is pretty much add block, and there's add elements. Of course, you can add or give the option to add some CSS onto your website, or display it as HTML code. There's JavaScript as well, or Markdown. So we'll just go ahead and undo that. And of course, if you want to add more pages, you can go ahead and do so. There is a particular area for marketing as well if you are creating an online store, which we're not. Now, you do have a asset library. So that's all your uploaded files. Then you've got your scheduling as well. So that's more primarily to do with the e-commerce stuff. You've got analytics as well, where you can overview the website, check out the sales, products. So I know primarily that this is a e-commerce sort of site or just a standard site, but there is some blogging functionalities available on it. So a way to mainly do that is if we just select the search bar here and search up for blog, you can see blog posts. You can click on that and you're able to add them in. There is already blog posts added in, so it's just within the content at this rate. So let's see, blog. See, you can manage tags, you can add comments, so blog preferences. That's mainly where the URLs are. So there's the comments as well. You can flag them, approve them, or unmoderate them. So it works almost the same as WordPress if you guys have ever stumbled upon the WordPress. But yes, another great website builder to use if you are looking to create a blogging platform. So our next website or blogging platform that you can use is WordPress. Now, WordPress is a hosted platform that takes care of the hosting for you. So it offers a simplified version or simplified setup and management process compared to the likes of WordPress.org. While it does have fewer customization options, it's still a highly popular and user-friendly platform to use. Another one that you can use is, of course, the WordPress.org. So WordPress.org is a self-hosted platform, again, that offers maximum flexibility and customization options. Also it does require you to have your own domain and web hosting, with a range of it has a range of different themes and plugins available, and WordPress.org allows you to create a highly customizable and feature-rich blog. So this is initially how it looks. Now it's completely up to you guys how you want to build your blogging site. Of course, this is where your posts would be. You can add new posts as well. So it does take a little minute to load up. So wait for that to load. So this is where you would do your blog posts. Okay. So there's a couple of posts that you can add. Of course, you can add a post here, blog, and then you can choose your blocks. So you can add paragraphs, images as well. Then below you can add a paragraph just explaining that image, or even a quote if you wanted to. But several options in terms of that. Of course, you can select and edit, undo and redo any of the stuff that you've done. You can take a look at some of the posts as well, so you can have that public, private, password protected. You can publish it immediately or schedule it, stick to the top of the blog, permalink. So there's quite a few things that you could manage in terms of the blog. Now, if you were looking to maybe assist the blogs, so as you can see there's the draft already, you can go ahead and use some of the plugins, and you can add new plugins. So if you were to search a blog, there's a couple of SEO features here that helps you with that. So there's one there, blog designer pack, so that'll design, and you can add post sliders, blog post, carousel, so a couple of add-on features that you can use for this. There's blog designer as well, WP blog and widgets, so you may want to customize your blog. As you can see from what we've seen there, it's a bit plain, so you can use a couple of plugins to enhance the look of a blog. So that pretty much reaches the end of the video. Now, there are plenty of different blogs that you can use out there. That's not the only one selected. You have other ones like Blogger, you've got Medium, you've got Ghost. So there's a good few options. You just need to make sure that you consider the factors like customization options, the ease of use, design flexibility, scalability, and the cost. As I mentioned, there are quite a few of the blogging platforms, just make sure you choose the best choice for you and make sure that it goes through with the specification needs that you want for your blogging website. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment on the comment section below. And if you're maybe looking to get a blogging website built for you, why not contact our team at www.profiletree.com. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much.